wind up holding him at
we're
the
back.
2.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce
with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Charger drive about to get going.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent scoring drive.
I'm playing Texans this right because I lost to
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Herbert. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The Chargers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you're spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. They'll try the right side with Eckler
to about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
One of the league's best and most consistent wide receivers in his 10th season in the league. Keenan Allen is just automatic at this point. Nice catch from him there for a 1st down. 100 catches, 1,100 yards, at least 6 touchdowns a season. Wash, rinse, repeat. But let's not take him for granted. He's a terrific player.
6 yards on that last play. 2nd and 4. It's Eckler again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard of a pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
And we pause for an injury here. It looks like it's Keenan Allen who's in some pain down there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will
Keenan Allen is hurt? He's one of my best receivers.
From the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him
Gabe Neighbors.
He's in for a Charger touchdown.
Gabe Neighbors
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chargers are back within a score.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
The extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
Okay, so he's going to be out for at least the game then.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working towards 100 here.
All right.
That's good for a
So he got
10 yards.
So he got addicted to that stuff, and then he started looking for that stuff in real life, and I'm like, yeah, that destroys everything.
Here's Mills. And he finds Howard complete. Finding room at midfield. And he gets this.
That's why some people should not play
the 45 before going out.
Maui game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
I'm watching. Like there was an anime I started watching, and I don't know if I'm like that. It's weird. This guy who's like can't do anything, and like his mind is always all over the place. And his friend from high school I introduced him to something. He got addicted to it, and like he got weirdly attached to it. Yeah. It's weird.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Send a text message to Omari. I haven't been getting on the game online lately because I don't have money for PlayStation Plus.
They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl.
Dang it.
Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Nightmare in the first half for him. It's now 3 interceptions. Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. A first down throw for Mills. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. From the 29, Mills got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith, and he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Again, it's Mills. He's got this one complete to Rodgers. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Mills swings this one out wide for Pierce. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Mills to throw it. Delivers another one to Pierce. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mills now. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie from 4 yards out. And the Texans would extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's complete to Adams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fields it right around the goal line. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Falcons who are out in front in the second quarter. The Falcons trying to hold on and claim victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they have the lead in that one as that game's gone to halftime.
Both in the
Ezekiel Elliott.
Show me an AFC game.
Runs. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. The Bills trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Texans, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out
to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here are the Texans to take over. They were 7-point winners a week ago, and they lead by 7 here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Mills.
Yeah, they got him on the max protection.
This is caught. It's Cooks.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, max protected. I mean, look at this.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Mills. He'll complete this one to Collins. And they're going to get this down about the 17-yard line here. So for the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Give to Pierce now on the option.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Throwing, Mills. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Kenneth Murray.
Interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. He feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
He's looked really, really sharp.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now looking up in a 39 situation. Herbert.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tries barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And a scratch on a yard into the 30, and that's all.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's caught here by Adams. But he's going to be out of bounds moves, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Running on first down, Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now there's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away, incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Out of the end zone comes Smith.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Damian Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense.
He is hoping to find
first win might be on the road.
And we sit now in the
But we're still trailing.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Herbert now. It's just a gain of a couple there on the screen. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
On first down, it's Herbert.
Crap!
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it up. The Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Mills now from the 50.
And this one complete to Smith.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Houston as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one.
Oh, my God.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
The Chargers ready to take over.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 49 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Herbert's throw taken in by Adams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 4 yards to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Eckler.
Got it.
Touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there, and it'll be a Los Angeles first down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Oh, no. You shouldn't have done that.
And his throw's going to be
okay. So they tried to trick me. They tried to trick me.
Disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And this will be good for a pickup of Maden to the 46. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 36, Herbert. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now making 4th down after a loss of 1. They snap it to Herbert.
No!
Another interception. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. First and 10 now for the Mills and the Texans at their own 26. A first down throw for Mills. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw, Mills. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Mills to throw it. Cooks on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down inside.
Oh my God, we need the ball back.
Down a distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Mills back to throw. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks.
Are you
sure? He's going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh my God!
Taking a knee means that one team won and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned me breaking down the season in quadrants, so the first quadrant is kind of a shock, as you said.
I'm getting fired.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve.
I'm 0-4.
Maybe they can make a surge there.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the tech.
0-4! 0-4! 0-4! I can't remember the last time I lost 4 games. But I'm still winless. I'm probably in last place in the league. I'm probably in last place in the league. J.K. Scott, work on your accuracy. I'm probably last place in the league. Piano. I'm number 26. That's not good. I'm number 26 in the entire league. That sucks! I'm 0-4! Please tell me I have an easy game. Thank God. I have the Browns, who are 2-2 somehow. We're ready to negotiate. What do y'all want to negotiate? Kyle? You're a 77 overall. How much more money do you think you're gonna get? I was about to say, I wasn't paying you more than that. Impossible. Times if you want to. Mines if you want to. Morgan Fox. What do you mean not enough money? I get you're a starter, but you're a 76 overall. Trade center. I'm about to get I would trade my kicker. I feel like I need a better kicker. Oh. Cameron Digger? What happened to DeAndre Hopkins? Alright, dude. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm keeping Cameron Digger. I thought I had DeAndre Hopkins. I'm like, that guy's trash. But we got Cameron Digger. Okay. I'm cool with that. 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 We got Cameron Dicker on that team. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Cameron Dicker.
NFL 23 on EA Sports.
I'm glad I have DeAndre. I'm glad I have Cameron Dicker.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear view mirror.
And I lost the first quarter.
In week 5 on EA Sports.
If I can't beat the Browns, then I don't need to make the playoffs.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. First play, Watson to the air. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How did Khalil
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. So an early wake.
How did Khalil Mack miss the sack?
First carry for Nick Chubb. A good play there's the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Here we go. Here we go.
That was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Oh, because I'm playing against the Patriots at Gillette Stadium. Oh, get down!
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Richie James, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
If I can't beat the Browns, I don't deserve to get the playoffs. If I go 5-0, I don't need to be in the playoffs.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll
0-5, sorry.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger offense makes its way out for the first time in this ball game and leading the way. Already a star in just his 3rd season.
Yeah, sure. But we're 0-4.
Going to lead up the Chargers here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. Past the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 59 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you
got to check every box.
Change up how you establish a run game.
I said, you look like a box. Your head shaped like a box.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
What did Ricky Stark say? Ricky Sainz or whatever his name is now. He said, I check every box. That's why you stayed in NXT, because you check every box.
Here's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss. And another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game. And the head coach said, I'll take him. I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 68 yards. On 2nd and 9, Watson.
I can remember last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Flushed out right. James has got it. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
He just had the air spike for it.
Watson looks to throw again.
I know.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes
I still think he's with the Chargers. But I'm talking about, like, when he got traded.
Down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Is he still with the Chargers? I can't remember. I can't remember if he got cut by the Chargers because he was like injured.
Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point.
I think Omarion Hampton is our running back.
And what a luxury it is.
Who's the running back for the Los Angeles Chargers? Who is the running back for the Los Angeles Chargers? Oh my gosh. Answer my question. Who are the running backs for the Los Angeles Chargers? Who's the running back for the Chargers? Just answer my question. It doesn't answer it. It searches things up on the internet, but like it can just tell me. It can just tell me. If we can look it up, you can tell me.
You didn't jinx him.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped.
You know what? Nope.